Hello guys, morning. What happened, Re Babu? क्या चल रहा है? Good morning, good morning. How is going on? ठीक है everything? क्या हो गया बच्चे लोग? इतना कम आ गया? एग्जाम है आज? एसएससी जेई? हाँ, एसएससी जेई एग्जाम है ना? सब लोग को चल रहा है एग्जाम. Everyone applying for it. अरे बाबा. कल है आपका एग्जाम बबलू गारू. So बबलू, कल एग्जाम को चलने का टाइम पे आज वालों से फीडबैक मत ले लो बेटा. Don't take feedback from the students who wrote the exam today because they transfer their emotions to you. आपका इमोशन बदल जाएगा. एसएससी जेई एग्जाम इज गोइंग ऑन सत्येंद्र गारू. चलो, ड्रेनेज एरिया ऑफ वाटरशेड 50 किलोमीटर स्क्वायर. सॉल्व किया? हैव यू सॉल्व? गॉट द आंसर? बी. एवरीवन गॉट इट? कोई डाउट नहीं? किसी को सॉल्यूशन चाहिए? कंप्लीटेड एवरीवन? सत्येंद्र सॉल्यूशन चाहिए क्या? डू यू नीड सॉल्यूशन सत्येंद्र गारू? पहले बताओ, आप क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया, ट्राई किया या नहीं? गुड मॉर्निंग राहुल. नो, देन दैट इज योर मिस्टेक. इफ आई गिव होमवर्क, आई आस्क यू टू डू, यू आर नॉट सॉल्विंग एंड यू आर सेइंग हियर, कमिंग हियर टू से सॉल्यूशन रिक्वायर्ड. ये अच्छा काम होता है क्या? इट्स नॉट गुड. टीचर होमवर्क देने के बाद होमवर्क तो करना पड़ेगा. अरे बाबा. सो एनी अदर स्टूडेंट नीड सॉल्यूशन? एवरीवन गॉट इट ना? दिस इज कंप्लीटेड ना? चलो एवरीवन. Who is this? Yes, entire syllabus. What entire syllabus? What is meaning of your entire syllabus, Mr. Yes? So this is Shruti saying D, Pushkesh saying C. Whole subject. You mean whole subject? Whole subject is going to complete by 20th. Hydrograph is going on now. Hydrograph chapter is going on. Whole subject will be completed by month end. 92.6, 102.6. So for storm of depth 5.5 centimeter, duration 1 hour. They said P coordinate of hydrograph. P coordinate of hydrograph. अरे who are you? You come to class regularly first and talk. आपको कुछ भी पता नहीं है? 1 month over, 2 month over, 3 months over बोल रहे हैं. पहले तो क्लास में आ जाओ रेगुलरली, देन यू कैन टॉक ना. हम 2 घंटा नहीं ले रहे, 1.5 hour ओनली क्लास टेकन. 2 घंटा लेने के बाद खत्म हो जाएगा. 1 month 30 days नहीं ले लिया, डेली 2 hours नहीं ले लिया. ये बात सुनो पहले. ओनली 1 month में सैटरडे संडे छुट्टी देके 20 days क्लास ले लिया. 20 days and 1.5 hour ओनली. कैसे खत्म हो जाएगा सिलेबस? 30 days into 2 hours लेने के बाद 60 hours होता है, सिलेबस खत्म होता है. 20 days into 1.5 hour लेने के बाद 30 hours में सिलेबस कैसे खत्म हो जाएगा बाबू? वो गलत बात है. टीचर हैज टू चीट यू इफ यू फिनिश इन 30 hours. सो कम टू क्लास रेगुलरली, आपको पता चलेगा. सो गाइस, हियर हाइड्रोग्राफ मींस फ्लड. फ्लड हाइड्रोग्राफ. सी आंसर देने वाला कौन? सी आंसर 92.6 इज डायरेक्ट रन ऑफ हाइड्रोग्राफ ना. डायरेक्ट रन ऑफ हाइड्रोग्राफ. सो हियर 10 मीटर क्यूब पर सेकंड बेस फ्लो होता है. देखो बेस फ्लो. So you can add 10 base flow. 102.6 meter cube per second हो गया ना? That is why answer is D. It's not C. C is representing DRH. D is representing FH. C is representing DRH. D is representing FH. चलो FH flood hydrograph here. चलो everyone got it? 102.6. shall we move? What happened राहुल? कुछ डाउट है क्या? So solve this one. 27.2 आ रहा है. ओ, ये तो सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. ये 1 hour unit hydrograph at a 60-minute interval. 1 hour unit hydrograph at a 60-minute interval. 03/12/8/630. 03/12/8/630. But rainfall occur is a 2 hour. Can that both can match? Will the both can match? Our unit hydrograph is 1 hour unit hydrograph, but rainfall occur is a 2 hour. So this we mostly miss in the class. This we mostly miss in the question solving. एग्जाम में गेट एग्जाम में फटाफट कर देंगे, दिया है पीक चाहिए हमको और एल्स एट 1 PM चाहिए, तो फटाफट करने की कोशिश करेगा. बट गिवन इज 1 hour मींस ड्यूरेशन ऑफ रेनफॉल इज 1 hour, बट रेनफॉल इज गिवन, future rainfall is given 2 hour. Understand? We have a unit hydrograph of 1 hour, future rainfall of 2 hour. So this is separately. We can talk it under method of superposition. बाद में बात करेगा इनके बारे में, how we can do with method of superposition बाद में बात करेगा. ये बताओ 150. Everyone got 150 ना? चलो. Doubt regarding this. Everyone got the answer. No one have doubt. अरे कुछ डाउट होगा तो पूछ लो, हम सॉल्व करेगा. किसी को डाउट होगा तो पूछ लो, हम सॉल्व करेगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Madhu Garu saying 180. Effective rainfall of 2 hour duration produced by flood hydrograph is 200. FH is 200. Madhu, base flow 20. Then you get DRH as 180. DRH as 180. Direct runoff hydrograph is 180. Precipitation 2 centimeter. 5 value 0.4 centimeter per hour. 2 hour rainfall. Effective rainfall 1.2 centimeter. Now UH 180 by 1.2. 150 ना? Understand? शायद गलत हो वो अच्छा होता है, मजा आ गया तो अच्छा होता है, लास्ट वर्ड क्या शायद गलत हो. चलो, अंडरस्टैंड मधु, क्लियर? वो वेरी गुड. व्हाट इज आंसर हियर? $596. Everyone got it? Anyone need solution for this? अरे बोलो ना, एवरीवन आंसर. क्या कर रहे हैं बाबा? Have you not solved? Have you not solved है क्या? हो गया ये वाला. This one Juveria, this one. 1 minute guys, 1 minute. रुको. Juveria, this one. 12 hour unit hydrograph of a catchment, triangular shape, base width 144 hour. This is simple na? So triangular shape. Base width is given 144 hours. Peak discharge 23 meter cube per second. What is area? Half into time base into peak discharge into 3600 is equal to area into 10 raised to minus 2. काम हो गया, because 10 raised to minus 2 meter 1 centimeter. You get the area 596 kilometers square. 596 kilometers square. This one 10. Rahul saying 15. 2 hour unit hydrograph, 1 centimeter rainfall excess, catchment area 540, peak discharge. What is the peak value? So half into time base 3 hours, 3600 into Q, 540 into 10 raised to minus 6, so 10 raised to 6 into 10 raised to minus 2. What are you getting Q? Okay, 540 hectares given. Okay, understood. 540 hectares given. Okay, 10 power 4. क्या है बोलो? राहुल एंड हिमांशु, समझ आ गया कहाँ गलत किया? Where you did the mistake? राहुल गारू चपंडी. हाँ, time base is 3 hour ना, 1 hour plus 2 hour. Total starting to ending. This should be time base. 3 hour. मेसी तो क्लास में नहीं है ना, तो एग्जाम देने के चले गए. Time base is from 0 to 0, Manish. Time base is 0 to 0. It is not from 0 to peak. 1 hour is a time to peak discharge. 1 hour is a time to peak discharge. Time base, it can start with 0, end with 0. That is the time base. Time to peak discharge 2 hour. Again 0 tak. Sorry, time to peak discharge 1 hour. Again to 0, 2 hour. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 hour. So always a time base. Starting of UH to ending of UH. Starting to ending 0 meter cube per second to 0 meter cube per second. That is time base. Everyone got it? Rahul भैया हो गया, सतीश शर्मा, ఏమైంది సతీష్ ఆన్సర్ చేయట్లేదు? అన్వర్ గారు, అన్వర్ హోంవర్క్ చేయలేదా? హోంవర్క్ చేయలేదు? For a given storm, other factor remaining same. Basins with large drainage densities give smaller flood peaks. Low drainage density basins give shorter time base of hydrograph. Flood peak is independent of drainage density. Basins have low drainage density give smaller peaks in flood hydrograph. How drainage density related to peak discharge? You have written in the notes. पहले बताओ. How drainage density related to peak discharge? ये चीज तो बताओ ना. फटाफट बोल दो. DD directly proportional to peak discharge. Q peak. So low drainage density, smaller peak. Correct होता है या नहीं? Basins having low drainage density give smaller peak. Independent गलत है ना? Independent is wrong. Low drainage density longer time base होता है. Large drainage density gives higher flood peak होता है. Because we have given DD directly proportional to Q peak. DD directly proportional to Q peak बोल दिया ना? समझ आ गया बाबू? Is that clear to everyone? Six-hour unit hydrograph. 6-hour hydrograph has a 84-hour time base. 84-hour time base. 12-hour unit hydrograph have how much extra hours given? How much extra hours given? Extra 6 hours it can flood. Na? Additional 6 hours it is going to flood bus. So additional time, difference time ले लो, ये दोनों का difference time बस. समझ आ गया? Just it is a simple common sense. हाँ simple common sense है. अरे आपको हाइड्रोग्राफ देखो एक बार. 0 आवर से शुरू किया, 6 घंटा हो गया, ऐसा कर लिया. Second rainfall occurred, for example, from 6th hour. Then when you start from 6th hour, it will be more 6 hours only. No? You left the 6 hours initially, so next 6 hours last में आएगा. Last में आओ 6 hours आएगा ना बेटा. 6 hour lag. So this is 90 होता है, this is 84 होता है. So for example, you have a 2-hour rainfall. 2-hour rainfall. Time base 20 hour. Now you are having 5-hour rainfall. What should be time base? Bolo. This is another question. Only to test you, another question. Bolo, what is the time base now? All remaining characters are same. All remaining characters are same. Yes, 20 plus 5 minus 2. 20 plus 5 minus 2, 23 hour. Understand, Madhu? Clear, Satyendra Garu? Satyendra Garu, is that clear? इतना लॉजिक देना जरूरी नहीं ना निपुण. निपुण भैया, इतना लॉजिक देना जरूरी नहीं है ना. Clear to everyone? You did not get it. So you have first you have a 6-hour rainfall. Madhu, that 6-hour rainfall has given 0 to 84 hour. Now you have 12-hour rainfall. So 0 to 6 hour, same thing happen. 0 to 6 hour, same thing happen. So remaining 6 to 12 hour. Extra how many hour? Extra 6 hours. Extra 6 hours. So already 0 to 6 hour you are having. So you can start with 6. You can start with 6. So it will go to next 84 hours. 6 to next 84 hours. 90 hour. So are simple you can take given time base plus D2 minus D1. Given time base is 84. 84 given time base plus D2 12 hours, D1 6 hours. Given time base plus D2 minus D1. Understand now? सत्येंद्र प्रसाद गारू चले गए क्लास पे, निकल गया क्लास पे. चलो कंप्लीटेड गाइस, shall we move? Yes, minus you have to do, Rishikesh. Obviously it will be minus only if you use the same formula also. Unit hydrograph of a watershed triangular in shape. Base period 20 hour, area 500 hectare, peak discharge. Half into 20 into 3600. 3600 not required because we need it in hours. Have you seen? That was required in hours. So no need of 3600. Directly you take it. Directly you take it. No need 3600. 500 into 10 power 4. Hectares given. So 10 power 4. 10 power minus 2 meter square. This is meter. So this is in hour. So you get meter cube per hour. What should be discharged now? completed, everyone? Understand the mistake? Clear? Got it, everyone? Juveria, chalo. What about this one? Same question. Same question. Unit hydrograph cannot be applied for area less than 5,000 kilometer square area. Unit hydrograph applied can be applied, applicable for areas less than 5,000 kilometers square. Please write down the statement. Unit hydrograph is applicable for areas less than 5,000 kilometers square, not more than 5,000 kilometers square. So this is false. Runoff hydrograph reflects physiographic factors of a catchment. Physiographic means catchment area, length of the catchment, slope of catchment, which influence the time of concentration. True, na? Because time of concentration is going to play a big role here. Area of catchment, length of catchment, slope of catchment play big role. So option D. Answer is option D. Clear? Unit hydrograph theory is based on assumption of, see how many times it is given. Are how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time invariance, very important. Linear response. Time invariance and linear response. Unit hydrograph theory is not applicable to catchment area. False. Catchment area larger than. True. Larger than बोल दिया ना, larger than. Not applicable to catchment area larger than 5,000 km. True. Rainfall is not uniformly distributed on large catchment areas. That is the reason it can't be applicable. Assertion is 1 minute. Reason is correct for assertion. Reason is correct for assertion. That much more than 5,000 km square area, how rainfall is uniformly distributed? Not possible. So option A. Option A. Yes, that is only Nipun Garu correct. Oh, this much big question. Following principles relate to a unit hydrograph. The hydrographs of a direct runoff due to effective rainfall of equal durations. Obviously, na? Direct runoff hydrograph due to effective rainfall of equal duration. Same time base. True. Effective rainfall is not uniformly distributed. Arey, effective rainfall must be uniformly distributed here. So this is wrong. Answer completed. Answer completed. 134. No need to read remaining. You have to select an option without 2. Yes or no? Clear? Anyone having doubt? You have to select an option without 2. So it should be 134. The following 4 hydrological features have to be estimated, taken as inputs before one can compute flood hydrograph at a catchment outlet. So you want to make a flood hydrograph at a catchment outlet. You want to make a flood hydrograph. Unit hydrograph, rainfall hydrograph, infiltration index, base flow. So first we need a unit hydrograph. First we need unit hydrograph. So that from UH what you can get? Peak discharge. Peak discharge. Then to the peak discharge you are going to add Q peak of UH into precipitation minus phi into T. Precipitation coming from rainfall hydrograph. Number 2. Phi is coming from infiltration index. Number 3. For that you are adding base flow. Last. So base flow to be added last only, na? Clear? और किसी को डाउट है इनके बारे में? Anyone having doubt regarding this? बोलो फटाफट. Three-hour unit hydrograph differs from a 6-hour unit hydrograph for a catchment. In that, time of rise, peak coordinate, time of rise and peak coordinate, lesser for both. So 3-hour to 6-hour. Please understand. 3-hour to 6-hour. Time increasing. So time base increases. Time to peak discharge increases. What about Q peak? Increases or decreases? Time increases, time base increases, time to peak discharge increases. Q peak, because the discharge is inversely proportional to time. So now, both they are talking about the time of rise. Peak coordinate. What is meant by peak coordinate? They are talking P coordinate means not time to peak. Q peak they are asking. P coordinate means it is not about the time. How many of you consider it as a time? They are not talking P coordinate in terms of time, P coordinate in terms of discharge. Ordinate peak means discharge. It's not a time. So now what happened? Time of rise is greater. P coordinate is lesser. No, lesser for the farmer. 1 minute. Lesser for the farmer बोल दिया एक बार check करो. Lesser for the farmer. Farmer means 3 hours. Later means 6 hours. This is not correct ना. Very important. What is farmer? What is later also? Farmer is 3 hours. First one. First one is 3 hours. Next one is 6 hours. अब क्या होता है आंसर देखो. Time of rise is lesser for farmer. Correct. Time of rise is lesser for farmer as compared to later. P coordinate is greater for 3 hours. P coordinate is greater for 3 hours compared to later 6 hours. Clear why we change it to C instead of D? Why we change it to C instead of D? Farmer and later completely changes the answer. देखो. Farmer duration is 3 hours, later duration is 6 hours. So if you solve engineering services exam question ना, concept इतना अच्छे से open हो जाएगा देखो. Yes, obviously निपुण गाल. Clear guys, everyone understand question? Why it is C, why not D? First asking is about 3 hours, second asking about is 6 hours. Farmer and later, that decides. Which of the following would cause the peak to shift to right? Peak of the curve to shift to right. So peak of the curve to shift to right ऐसा raise करना पड़ेगा. So rainfall moderate is wrong. Rainfall moderate rainfall does not shift peak. Rainfall influence will not moderate, less heavy. We can neglect. So neglect that, you can get the answer. Length of overland flow is more. Slope is less, steepy slope. Steepy slope. So runoff more, peak coordinate will shift to left. Runoff more, na? What happened peak? Peak occur early. Peak occur early. So what happened? Shift to left. But they're asking to right. They're asking shift to right. So that is wrong. So what is answer now? Oh, wonderful question. Okay, Siona. So this is what we can study. Next coming method. Okay. We'll talk this in the next coming method. Because there are two storms. Na? There are two storms. Na? Means given 3 hours, design storm produces net rainfall depths of successive unit period. 2 successive unit period. 6 hours we have to take. Complex storm method we can go ahead. Complex storm, we'll talk later. Steps involved in arriving at a unit hydrograph. Steps involved in arriving at a unit hydrograph. First step is we need to separate base flow. This is first step. Separation of base flow. Then discharge into time, volume. After that, runoff depth, volume by area, runoff depth. After that, surface runoff ordinates divided by depth, Q by depth. 3, 2, 1, 4. Understand? Yesterday procedure we have written na? Yesterday procedure we have written na, Harshikar. First from flood hydrograph, first step, what is it? First step, flood hydrograph minus base flow. Separation of base flow, DRH. DRH hota hai na first step. So that is given separation of base flow. Separation of base flow. This should be first one. Now, sum of discharges into delta T, volume. So estimating volume. Second is number 2, 3, 2. So 3, 2 kahan hai? 4 hour unit hydrograph, second basin ordinate of 80 meter cube per second. 2 hour unit hydrograph of the basin. 4 hour UH, 80. 2 hour UH, how much? Discharge inversely proportional to time. I told you this while explaining this. Star mark लगा दो, बार-बार बोल दिया. So many questions depend on this relation. Time decrease हो गया, discharge तो increase हो जाएगा. Time decrease हो गया, discharge तो increase हो जाएगा. So greater than 80. Simple ना? This relation, so many times I told, hey Babu, ज़्यादा important. Discharge inversely proportional to time. Raising limb, falling limb, peak rate, drainage density. So raising limb, falling limb, peak rate, drainage density depends on intensity of rainfall, function of total channel length, function of catchment slope, function of storage characteristics. So we can say here, raising limb depends on intensity. Raising limb depends on intensity of rainfall. Shall we say? Raising limb depends on intensity of rainfall. Because out of the four, only one storm character: intensity, channel length, catchment slope, storage character. These three are catchment characteristics. This one only is storm characteristic. Raising limb depends on both storm character, catchment character. So storm character is suitable for raising limb, one. Now, falling limb depends on how much storage it is going to happen. How much storage it is going to happen, falling limb. Because drainage density we can give na, length by area. Drainage density we can give length by area. You remember na DD? DD L by A. L by A. It depends on DD L by A. Our remaining peak rate of flow depends slope. Depending upon the slope, we can analyze the Q peak. Based on slope, we can analyze the Q peak. That is why. Mass curve, hydrograph, flow duration, power duration. So flow duration is a percentage. It depends on percentage. So we have percentage of time here. But percentage of time they are talking with respect to power, not with respect to discharge. So we have to wait then. So stream flow in order of magnitude plotted as an ordinate. Again percentage of time. Percentage of time and stream flow duration curve. Percentage of time and stream flow duration curve. 2. A is 2. Then C is a power duration curve. C is 4. A is 2, C is 4. Then cumulative value. Cumulative, whenever you can find out cumulative, you can go for mass curve. So remaining 3. Flowing stream against a time, hydrograph. 2, 1, 4, 3. Clear? So this will be बाद में करेगा. So this is a 2-hour unit hydrograph to 6-hour unit hydrograph. This to be done. This to be done. 3-hour unit hydrograph of a catchment is given. Area 235 km square. In the form of a triangle of peak discharge 30 meter cube per second. Another same 3-hour unit hydrograph, please understand. Same base width, peak flow 90. What should be catchment area? So now 3-hour unit hydrograph of U1 of a catchment. 3-hour unit hydrograph U1 of a catchment. 235 km square, 30 meter cube per second. 3-hour UH. Another 3-hour UH. What is area? If it is 90 meter cube per second. If it is 90 meter cube per second. Then आपको तो एक फार्मूला तो बोलना पड़ेगा इधर. You must remember one formula related to it. So you can remember discharge is equal to area into depth by time. Area into depth by time. Depth and time are constant the same because the depth is 1 centimeter, time is constant. So only these two. Then we can say Q1 by Q2, A1 by A2. Q1 by Q2, A1 by A2. 30 by 90, A1 235, A2 equal 705. Got it? Q1 by Q2 is equal to A1 by A2. Discharge directly proportional to clear to everyone? Very good. Slope गालो nice. Technical तो हो जाएगा. GAGS कैसा हो गया रे बाबू? ये समझ आ गया बेटा? Everyone understand this? Same even though 2-hour to 6-hour, as the properties are remaining same, then we can apply the same formulas here. 2-hour UH, time base 50 hour, peak of 12, Q peak of 12 meter cube per second. Very important. Same catchment means area constant. Same catchment area constant. 6-hour UH, time base 55 hour, time base 55 hour. What should be peak coordinate? What should be peak hour? So we can write like half TB QPK is equal to area of catchment into 10 raised to minus 2. This is constant for both. Constant for both. So you remember like this. Q1 T1 is equal to Q2 T2. Q1 T1 is equal to Q2 T2. 12 into T1 50, Q2 into T2 55. What should be Q2? So this relationships Q1 T1 is equal to Q2 T2 for same catchment area, for same catchment, same ERF. Previously Q1 by A1 is equal to Q2 by A2. That relationships you must remember. And here Rishikesh, whatever given you have to take. कुछ नहीं करना क्योंकि टाइम बेस तो दिया है ना बेटा, टाइम बेस तो दिया है ना, you can do anything. ये नहीं दिया तो निकलना पड़ेगा टीडी का, टीडी नहीं दिया तो निकलना पड़ेगा टीडी। टीडी दिया है, what should we do? What should we do? Nothing, nothing we do. अरे आपको भी बोल दिया आशीष गारू, आपको भी बोल दिया ना, 2 आवर एंड 6 आवर टाइम बेस वेरिएशन तो दिया है ना, इनके बारे में सोचना जरूरी क्या है आशीष भैया, 2 आवर 6 आवर दिया है ना,